first.
Aw, cute.
That's right, I didn't know you could.
That's alright. That looks so good.
Yeah, you like it?
I love it.
It's super, like, it's pretty simple.
But I love, it looks so pretty.
Like something like this, it's a little more flowy, so like
Oh no, I think the
So
wings are
pretty.
coming. These are not.
It happens, yeah. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so I'll count to 3, and on 3, you can turn around and maybe all turn to your left. That way, okay. Oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3. You look so pretty. Oh, the back is. Oh my gosh, beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that train.
She's getting married!
Oh, it's so pretty.
Maybe she can kind of floof it, right? Like if we're like this at the church.
Yeah.
Mom's over here in the pew. So then
Alright, beautiful. Everybody looks and just talking to each other. Sup, my dudes?
So what's new to everybody's life?
And if you both want to look at Alyssa. Alyssa has my two days, right? So I know.
What? Are you gonna cry? You don't have to smile. Just put it on.
I'm not putting it on.
Kind of cologne stuff. Very nice. You like that?
All rise to the bride.
Alyssa, I love you and I'm so excited to be able to marry you today. As your husband, I promise to always stand by your side, supporting you through all the trials we will face together in life. I vow to be somebody you can always share a laugh with, someone to hug or cry when you're feeling down, and someone who will love you unconditionally. I give you the rest of my days and look forward to growing old with you. I promise to humble myself, ask for forgiveness, and say I'm sorry when we have disagreements, and also promise to practice grace when you do the same. I'm so grateful that God has brought us together today to be married. I will strive to put your wants ahead of my own and to the best of my ability, lead a life following the example of Jesus Christ. I promise to be faithful to you, guide you, and protect you as Christ did the church, as long as we both shall live.
Trevor, to say you've made me the happiest girl in the world would minimize the role you've had in my life. You've added so much joy, encouragement, comfort, clarity, safety, calmness, and peace into my life. I promise to model my love after Christ's example and to persist in putting your needs above my own. I know my flaws and weaknesses, and I promise to continue to work on them for the betterment of our relationship and to grow as an individual. I vow to work through doubts and fears, conflicts and trials. I vow to work through my doubts and fears, conflicts and trials. I vow to be honest with you and be receptive in return. I vow to support you in your personal goals and dreams, whether that is talking through ideas or encouraging you from the sidelines. I promise to celebrate with you in your wins and comfort you in your losses, and to be a teammate in all of life's situations. I vow to respect you as Christ calls wives to, and to be faithful to you. I vow to keep developing myself as an individual, growing my relationship with Christ, and to walk beside you in your spiritual relationship with Christ. I promise to explore life with you, to be receptive to new things, even if it requires me to get out of my comfort zone. I promise to keep teasing you, to keep being playful, and to keep laughter in our relationship. I promise to build traditions both big and small, and to create a Christ-centered home with you, balancing both aesthetics and efficiency. I promise to notice the little things you do and to make you feel appreciated. Trevor, I can't promise our life together will be always easy or go the way we plan. But I know that within this past year, you have shown me more love, patience, comfort, faithfulness, and steadiness than I could ever imagine or deserve. Despite our hardships, you've never flinched and have always held fast. Thank you for the way you loved me. I respect you. I thank God for you. I love you for as long as we both shall live.
Do you take Alyssa to be your wife, to love her, to cherish and honor her, and to live with her in the holy state of marriage for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Alyssa, do you take Trevor to be your husband, to love him, to cherish and honor him, and to live with him in the holy state of marriage for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
On Alyssa's finger, and Alyssa. Do you receive this ring as a symbol of Trevor's love and commitment to you, and as a symbol of your promise to love and commit yourself to him?
I do.
Give you Trevor's ring. Trevor, do you receive this ring as a symbol of Alyssa's love and commitment to you, and as a symbol of your promise to love and commit yourself to her?
I do.
What God has joined together, let no man separate. You may now seal your kiss, your marriage.
Everybody's reaching out for someone.
can undo the top button and then put your arm down.
Yeah, it's starting. It's good now.
So it didn't exactly.
That's beautiful. Oh my god.
Bye.
Good choice here, Alyssa. Oh, by the way, congratulations.
Thank you. It's about a year. I think it's just lemon water.
And for the second time today, please welcome Trevor and Alyssa Kipper.
Now I'm a little bit newer on the scene, but I have picked up on several things over the years of being around Alyssa. I've found over the years I have admired and drawn inspiration from her. But you see, Alyssa has made it very difficult. She enjoys a very specific consignment or thrift store called Plato's Closet. Every time I've complimented on Alyssa on her outfit, our conversation goes something like, "I love that top. Wow, that outfit is so cute. Where did you get that dress?" And then the dreaded question, "Where did you get it?" Alyssa would respond, "I don't know, probably Plato's Closet." Alyssa, I strongly believe our friendship will grow stronger over the years if you are able to give me the exact stores you buy your clothing from. Thank you.
Alyssa has always appreciated love stories depicted in movies. Take, for example, The Sound of Music. She loved it so much so, as a child, that she decided to become Maria von Trapp, played by Julia Andrews, to the very best of her abilities. Those abilities included, at least in her mind, cutting her lengthy hair into what can only be described as a bob. However, true to Alyssa's character, the hairdresser was more than impressed by the high-quality, literal hack job of With this in mind, the love story that we celebrate today could be the plot to a movie. You could imagine my surprise when Alyssa came home and told me somebody had asked her on a date. I was further surprised when the culprit turned out to be somebody that I grew up with. Being 3 years older than Alyssa, I never anticipated somebody that I grew up playing baseball, hockey, and attending school with would ask her out. I thought for sure he had to have lost a bet during a round of golf, which led to Trevor asking Alyssa out that evening in the pro shop. The surprise met an all-time high when I clued in that this was Trevor she was talking about, who I knew my entire life as Schleb. After all this had settled in, I thought that it wouldn't be so bad having Schleb around. In hockey, he was a solid defenseman, a quick and trusty fielder in the baseball field, and straight up forced to be reckoned with in fantasy sports. However, I also felt feelings of betrayal as it was becoming apparent Schlepp's easygoing ways and friendliness in our childhood were clearly all strategies to get closer to my sister.
Okay, there's still lots of food left, so if you would like seconds, just head on up at this time.
Growing up alongside you has been an adventure. I've always admired your confidence and your dedication to the things and the people that you love. The way you pour hours into developing your hobbies into something more inspires me. I have loved being able to stand on the sideline of your life, cheering you on with every new and exciting goal you make. Trevor, I appreciate your joyful life, your sometimes unwarranted sense of reason, and your ability to always see things positively. You and Alyssa truly balance each other out perfectly. Thank you both for letting me be a part of this special day, and have no fear, I will be present for all the normal life days to follow. Austin and I love you both and are so excited to stand beside you through this new stage of life. And Liz, from what I hear, Kipfer is a pretty cool last name too.
Alright, well I want to start by thanking Nick for loaning the mic for me, Vanessa, and Brooke. I am Curtis, cousin of Trevor's and a good friend, and maybe after this speech, just a cousin. I knew she was definitely the girl for Trevor when she grounded out to second, she got to first, got out, was going back to the bench, and Trevor said, "Nice try," and she's like, "Not now." Without further ado, I'm going to try to ace this quiz. All right, question 1. Did Trevor listen as a child? No. All right, explain, sorry. No, Trevor did not listen all the time, but for some reason he always got away with it. One time he earflicked Kendrick, went to detention, but got out of detention. Miss Blaine, it's the volleyball finals. Got out of it. Freezy breaks at Norma's house. We play video games all day. Hey, I think you guys should go outside and get some fresh air. We went and ate 4 freezies, went back inside. Got away with it. Flicking my ear, Jeff gets punched. Got away with it. But there was one time Trevor did not get away with it. We used to get together on Saturday nights in grade 8. I think it actually started in grade 7. It was grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, and went all the way through. We get together on Saturday nights and we go to different people's houses and play cards. It was really fun. But yeah, we played cards all night, and then the poor moms got roped into taking us home at 2 o'clock in the morning because we were never done on time, and of course we didn't have our license. We were in grade 7 and 8. So one night we're playing cards and Trevor said a bad word. Norma came out and said, "Trevor, one more bad word and that's it, I'm taking all your friends home." It was not an empty threat. 10 minutes later, Trevor loses a hand, which is rare, throws his hat across the kitchen and says that exact same word. And Norma comes running out from the living room and is like, "That's it, we're going home!" Now, me being fat at that time sucked because we had to walk past the unopened snack. Buy Lay's chips. See ya popcorn.
I promise you this, there is nothing I wouldn't give from this moment. From this moment on.
Okay, this day is finally reality. I am honored to stand here and congratulate our son and his beautiful bride on their wedding day. The majority of the young fellas sitting at the head table today were those guys. We enjoyed Trevor's friends hanging out at our house, and we will miss that. So after a while, I started to think, where are the girls? One Saturday afternoon, Paul was doing a large rack of ribs on his smoker. They were almost perfect. Paul had to run a quick errand into town and left the ribs in Trevor's capable hands. Now, if you're familiar with the smoker, it is a slow process and it's done on low heat. So Trevor checks the coals and he decides, oh, it needs more wood. He adds wood and walks away.
1 block.
On his return, the smoker and the ribs were engulfed in flames. Those ribs were char cooked and the bones were black and brittle. They were unrecognizable. Trevor made a panic phone call to his dad. Paul said, oh, they can't be that bad. But they were. Trevor surprised us one Sunday morning at breakfast with the announcement that he was asking Brian and Pauline Huber for permission to date their daughter. Reminiscing, Paul remembered this cute little girl singing a solo at a Christmas concert. I remembered Alyssa as a lively little girl running around at her brother Nick's baseball and hockey games. And Paul would remember one of her favorite sayings as being, "Hold it."
You can see who does the talking in our family.
I will take the no.
For a time, we had our own family newspaper, the Huber Times, written, printed, and delivered by Alyssa. 5 cents would bring you up to date on the Huber kids and sports events, historical moments, meanings of words, as well as family reminders and announcements.
Yes, The Sound of Music was definitely one of Alyssa's favorite things. So tonight, we'd like to share our rendition of Alyssa's favorite things. And we're going to have some help.
When the Wi-Fi's down, when the coffee's cold, when she whiffs the golf ball, she simply remembers her favorite things, and then she doesn't feel so small.
One of my favorite things about Alyssa is how thoughtful and giving she was as a child. It seemed like she always was giving a note to you or a handmade card expressing her feelings.
If she wanted to give you a gift, she shopped the house and wrapped something up to give you. However, one year that wasn't good enough. She was determined to buy me a gift for Mother's Day. So with money in hand, she organized a shopping date with Grandma in downtown Milverton. Stopping at the local Home Hardware, she spotted the ideal gift. A huge silver fountain for serving punch. Kindly, Grandma pointed out that she didn't have enough money. So on to the next door, what was then Meadowlarks. Here, Grandma wisely guided Alyssa towards the Willow Tree Angel display. On Mother's Day, I delightedly unwrapped the Willow Tree Gardening Angel. To this day, I have that little angel on a shelf next to my kitchen sink. And a more perfect gift you couldn't have given. Alyssa, as every time I look at that, I'm reminded of 2 wonderful women in my life, my mother and my daughter. and the sweet story my mother told me of how together you went shopping for my Mother's Day gift.
Much to my dismay, Alyssa loved playing with her newly acquired digital camera, taking pictures and videos featuring herself. Now seeing her love and talent develop from photography to videography, I see it was worth it. Alyssa took a year off high school and university. She worked at the Stratford Golf and Country Club. One night she came home announcing that Trevor Kipfer had asked her out. We didn't know who that was after she explained, "Oh, you mean schlep." What was really more impressive to us is the way that Trevor can throw in firewood. Seeing him and decide this guy is definitely a keeper.
And you're definitely welcome to come back to help. And in closing, marriages are like a garden. They flourish when they are tended with care, watered, weeded, and nurtured. Put into your marriage your willingness to listen, your ability to admit your mistakes, your abiding faith that your partner is in every sense your partner. And if you do these things, the garden of your life will be a good one that you will enjoy and one that family and friends will want to visit and enjoy with you. God bless.
I think this is the end of the formal part of the reception. People are welcome to linger as they wish. I've been told there's going to be a campfire later as long as the rain holds off. I'd just like to close tonight with a word of prayer. So everyone, bow your heads.